Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel again. My name is Akin Gabriel, Chief Engineer on board the dive support vessel. Here we'll talk about seafarers, sailors, mariners, call us whatever it is you want to call us. Alright, and we talk about the maritime industry as a whole, both life ashore or on board. Alright, thank you for liking, for subscribing, for sharing and all that, whatever it is people say for you to come back to our page. Thank you so much, we appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about a question that was asked, which is about naval ships. People want to know what naval ships are. All right, I did a video previously talking about the different kinds of ships and vessels, that are out there, but I didn't talk about the naval ships, and then that prompted the question: what are naval ships? Basically, they are also called warships. Okay, and the naval ships are ships that belong to the Navy. It's a military kind of vessel. Their build are very different from that of the commercial vessels. They are pretty much damage resilient. They can withstand impact and all of that compared to the commercial vessels. And what they do basically is to enhance the cause of the Navy, be it protecting your territorial waters or even going on an offense in an enemy zone or whatever it is. And we have so many of this kind of vessels. The naval ships are like so much. But we have three major categories. We have the submarines, you have the cruisers, and then you have the carriers. Those are the three major category of naval ships. Now, like I said, you have the submarine, right? But we still have, them broken down into different types and designs of ships. All right, yeah, we have like aircraft carrier, for example. You have the destroyers. Basically these destroyers, what they do is they escort most of these aircraft carriers. The aircraft carriers, what they do of course is facilitating the landing and the taking off of like helicopters or aircraft. And then these destroyers are like escorts for these vessels. They of course can do damage. They can, that's why they call destroyers. We have the battleship as well. These battleships basically they do ship to ship battle, mostly on the water, ship to ship battle. All right, then you have the amphibious ships. These ones they do both land and sea. Most times they carry personnel. Okay, they take them to the shore, which is why they're amphibious, meaning that they can come to land. They can also launch out their smaller crafts with the seamen, or the fighters coming ashore to do whatever it is that they want to do. That's why they're called amphibious ships. You have the frigates. We also have guided missile cruisers. These guys basically they carry missiles, all right, or missiles. Some people call it missiles, but we call it missiles. Okay. Tomahawks, harpoons, and all of that. What they do is to be on the defensive. They defend against enemy ships. All right, they carry guided missiles, and then they can, return the favor. All right, to other enemy ships. Okay, guided missile cruisers. We have the littoral combat ships. These guys, they are pretty much new in town. Okay, basically they do with minimal crew on board. Okay, they can even be unmanned in some cases. They are smaller, of course, even smaller than the destroyers in most cases. And then they have helicopter landing, so you can easily move personnel here and there. Oh yes, we have the dock landing ships. This one's basically they have the capacity to like refuel the other ships. They can actually take in some of those ships that are in distress, all right, and then quickly carry out whatever it is that they want to carry out, maybe maintenance or whatnot. That's why it's called dock. All right, they can dock some of these vessels and carry out maintenance on it, refueling, whatever it is that needs to be done, that doesn't require you to be like way out of the water. These guys, the dock landing ships, can actually do that. All right, they don't really need to be equipped for any adjutant or combatant purposes, but they are there to support They are there to support the combatant ships that are out there. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've been able to answer the question, you know, what naval ships are and the different types of naval ships that are out there. I just gave a few. There are quite a lot of them, but the three classes or category of these naval ships or warships that you're going to call it, they are submarines, the cruisers, and then the carriers. And under these ones you have different types of design. The list of this vessel is quite long, but they are warships or naval ships as you call it, and what they do basically is, you know, to enhance the cause of the Navy, either in protecting your territorial waters, or you're carrying out an offensive, or you're doing what, a defense out there against your enemy. Thank you for the service of all naval personnel that are out there that are fighting for their countries. We love you, we support you. Thank you for your bravery, thank you for your sacrifice, thank you for your service. Onward together.